This question comes from Alex in Singapore, who asks, what would happen if I somehow owned every single cryptocurrency in existence? Not just Bitcoin, but literally all digital currency. Well, Alex, congratulations. You now own approximately $3.2 trillion worth of absolutely nothing. Let me explain. First, let's establish what all cryptocurrency means. As of early 2025, there are over 23,000 different cryptocurrencies with a combined market cap hovering around $3.2 trillion. You now own every Bitcoin, every Ethereum, every Dogecoin that started as a joke and somehow became worth billions, and even that cryptocurrency your cousin Trevor made in 2018 that's worth exactly $0.37. Here's the problem. Cryptocurrency value is based entirely on what someone else is willing to pay for it. And since you own all of it, there's literally no one left to sell to. It's like cornering the market on oxygen while living alone on Mars. The moment you acquired all cryptocurrency, its value would instantly collapse to zero. Every exchange would freeze. The entire $3.2 trillion market cap would evaporate faster than water on the surface of Venus. You'd cause the single largest destruction of wealth in human history, roughly equivalent to vaporizing the entire GDP of India. But wait, it gets worse. The sudden collapse would trigger a cascade of bankruptcies. Approximately 420 million people worldwide own cryptocurrency. Many have their life savings in it. El Salvador, which made Bitcoin legal tender, would experience complete economic collapse. Their treasury reserves, gone. Their monetary system, non-existent. The energy infrastructure built around cryptocurrency mining, consuming about 110 terawatt hours annually, roughly the same as Argentina, would suddenly have no purpose. Imagine thousands of warehouses filled with specialized computers worth billions, now useful only as very expensive space heaters. Speaking of heating, the sudden shutdown of global mining operations would actually cause localized temperature drops in regions like Inner Mongolia and Texas, where massive mining farms generate enough heat to affect local microclimates. Building codes in these areas haven't accounted for sudden cessation of cryptocurrency-based heating systems. The IRS would have a field day trying to figure out your tax liability. Do you owe capital gains on $3.2 trillion that became worthless the instant you acquired it? The paperwork alone would require roughly 47 million pages, creating a stack of documents 15,000 feet high, violating FAA regulations for structures near airports. But here's the truly absurd part. Since blockchain transactions require network consensus and you own all the currency, you couldn't even move it. It's like being the only person with a telephone, completely useless for its intended purpose. You'd be the richest person in history for exactly 0 seconds. Historical precedent? The closest comparison might be when Augustus Caesar personally owned Egypt, controlling 30% of the Roman Empire's GDP, except Augustus could at least grow wheat on his property. You'd own the digital equivalent of every tulip during the Dutch tulip mania of 1637, except the tulips are invisible and stored on hard drives that are now basically expensive paperweights. So Alex, if you somehow did acquire all cryptocurrency, you'd simultaneously become the world's richest and poorest person, cause a global financial crisis, violate building heating codes in multiple jurisdictions, and create enough tax paperwork to build a small mountain. The real irony, the only way to have valuable cryptocurrency is to ensure you never have all of it. It's perhaps the only asset in history that becomes worthless specifically when you achieve monopoly.